And coaching your team to the state finals is a huge task. But the Hallsville head coach, Kayla Watney, pictured here, told me that the work you do when you get there is almost just as hard.
I will say the most daunting part of this whole thing is like all the rules and procedures that we've had to sit in on in these meetings.
And from the day after you win your semifinal game to the day of the state finals, there's a ton of stuff to do, starting with picking your umpires. Each team has to come together to figure out these guys and figure out who they want, who they don't want, and where to put them in the biggest game of the season. The UIL used to do this for softball. This year, it's on the coaches. Next, they got to meet with the UIL officials to go over all of these rules ahead of the tournament. There's 9 pages of this stuff, including rules about batting times and regulations, because they're very, very strict. In both baseball and softball, you can't even take a practice on the side of the game to get a feel for it ahead of the big one. If players got a routine they like before the games, tough luck. And then there's the bat situation. All baseball and softball bats used in the games must be turned in and checked by the UIL officials before the game to make sure they're legal. They're typically looking for this kind of stickers or these kind of stickers on softball bats. They're also looking for bat modifications, the barrel testing and stuff like that to make sure that they haven't been changed. If they think it's suspect, players will not get their bats returned before the game. Coaches got to go line up all of this stuff while preparing their teams for the game, while helping organize buses and hotels and everything else like that ahead of the biggest game of their careers. So if you think the players are going through a lot, just know these guys, the coaches, going through way, way more.